My name is God's Gift, God's Messenger. You're watching CHRISThypeMagazine, and I'm giving you my testimony about being abducted by what you call aliens, which is really demons. I was abducted by aliens, and during the course of my experience of being of this abduction experience, these aliens were studying me, researching me, probing me. They hurt me. They actually did a series of tests on me. They actually tried to have intercourse with me and things of that nature. I can tell you that during the course of my experience, I have been prayed up, and I can tell you that every time I said Jesus, it was as if they were like they couldn't continue with their studies. These angels, these entities are very strong entities. They're very powerful. They're we call them aliens, but they're very demonic. They're actually demons. And during the course of this experience, I was I don't want to say frightened. I don't want to say that I was frightened. I know I wasn't frightened, but I was actually fighting for my life. I realized in the spirit that this wasn't a life and death battle. This was a battle for my soul. You know what I mean? Like I was actually fighting for my soul, and everything that came to pass, everything that that I was taught in church, everything that God had taught me in His Word, I was now having to use to fight off these aliens, these demons for my soul. It was a trip. During the course of my experience, these aliens were trying to possess me. They were trying to occupy my body. I felt them coming through my eyes. I felt them coming through my eyes, really. And as they were coming through my eyes, it was like they were trying to push my soul out. So this may sound weird, it may sound abstract to you, but I have to get the truth out there. I have to let people know aliens are real. UFOs are real. But it's not real in the sense that you think. They're not aliens. They're actual demons. These are demonic principalities that have been evoked through, people, through divination of spirits, people entertaining these demonic principalities and calling upon them and praying for them and summing them up and stuff like that. Well, because of my work and the work that I'm in, in exposing the Illuminati, exposing occult secrets, exposing, the agenda of the ancient hope, exposing, the mafia, exposing the Masons, exposing the secret of the New World Order and the agenda of the New World Order. Because of my work, these demons or these aliens, what you call, have been very, very upset with my work, and they've been trying everything they can to silence me. And so, I've been confronted with aliens several different times. Like recently, last night, well, not last night, the night before last, I was sleeping in my bed, and I'm actually going through some things right now, so I'm hiding out. And I was sleeping in the bed, and somebody was knocking on the door, room service, and I was like, I woke up, I said, no thank you, no room service. And the person knocked again and was like, room service, and I was like, no thank you, no room service. And the door opened up. Right, I heard a click of the door, like they put the key in the door and opened up the door. Now I had something blocking the door. The alien opened the door and attempted to walk in. Now listen, now you may think I'm crazy for this, but I'm not crazy. Now aliens, I was thinking that you think that there's no gender that distinguishes them. You think all aliens are males, or some aliens. Well, listen, this alien had the futuristic traits of a female, and it was actually, the face was in this alien form. You could see the huge alien eyes that was oval. You can see the entire alien face. You can see the alien mouth. You can see but however, what I seen was, I noticed that the alien had a white shirt on. So I jumped up very, very fast. My instincts of survival, my instincts of, I have to defend myself or protect myself kicked in, and I jumped up very fast, and I ran to the door. As I ran to the door, the alien quickly closed the door. I quickly opened the door. As I opened up the door, I seen a room service lady. She had on a brown shirt, and she had on some blue pants. Now, you could take that however you want to take that, but I want to let you know that, you know, these aliens have been trying to probe me. They've been trying to wait till I go to sleep so they can come in and probe me. You know, I have woken up with needles poked in my arm, like I was poked with a needle, and they were trying to, you know, sedate me so that I wouldn't wake up, keep me under the influence of drugs so I wouldn't wake up. And I wake up and I have blood on my white t-shirt, and I lift up my arm, and on my armpit, like you'll see like a needle. I see a needle, like they injected me with something to sedate me so they could you know, do whatever they was doing to me while I was asleep. There's been other times when, you know, I wake up and I feel something like sore on my hip, and I look and it'll be a needle mark there, you know, on my hip, by my buttocks. You know, these things have been going on for a while now. To be honest with you, and I'm a man, and this is very embarrassing to say, but, you know, I would wake up and I would feel like I was raped, like literally sodomized. And I would use the restroom and blood would come out of my stool. You know what I mean? Like they were raping me, like these aliens were raping me. And this was before I actually knew the names of demons, and before I actually started fighting back by binding them up and casting them out to the bottomless pits. And so I've been going through this for a while now, and I've decided to share my testimony, however way out it may seem, because I know that this is a piece of the puzzle to somebody that's out there. And I also want to connect with other Christians who've had identical experiences like this. And I want to let you know that you're not alone. So again, my name is God's Gift, God's Messenger. I've been abducted by these aliens, what you call aliens, what I now know as demons. And just last night I was fighting for my soul. I had woke up, and it's strange because, you know, like, I will wake up and I don't want to be touched. I don't want to, I'm so protected and so guarded when I wake up, as as if, like, you know, like they were doing a lot of things to me, you know, in my sleep. So when I wake up, it's like, I'm just leave me alone. Don't touch me until I get my strength back. And also for like this last week, I've been waking up very, very weak and having to pray in order to ask God to give me strength in order to get up. That's how much fight was taken out of me while I was sleeping. You know, it was like as if I was fighting for my soul in my sleep while they're trying to occupy my body. So I woke up and I was talking, and out of nowhere my body started shaking. I started going like this. I started jerking real serious, real fast. My hand was tight like this, like I couldn't move my hand from this position. It was tight like this, and it was like this, and I was shaking it like this. I couldn't move from this position. My whole body was shaking and going up and down. And while my body was shaking and I was like going up and down, violently shaking, my hand was stuck in this position like this. And as my hand was stuck like this, these demons, these aliens were trying to actually occupy my body. Like they were coming through my eyes. I could see them coming through my eyes, and as they were coming through my eyes, I felt like my body was jerking real more, and they was trying to make me say things. Like they were trying to make me chant, like channel. Like what they were trying to make me say was yeah 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 yeah. They was trying to make me say something like that, and something around the lines of, you know, this different language, like this channeling language. Like they were trying to come inside of my eyes, and as they were coming into my eyes in an abstract way, it seemed like I was entering into the universe, and I was seeing stars and stuff, and they were trying to trick me into giving up my soul. They were trying to trick me into occupying my body. They were saying this is fun, you know. They was trying to say try to understand, you know, this experience. They were trying to tell me to try to explore or seek to study this experience, because people know that they know that I like education. They know that I like to learn. They know that I'm discovering the secrets of the Masons, and I'm doing this in efforts to expose these secrets so I can do a work for my God, to bring that which is in the dark to the light, because that's what God has called us to do, bring that which is in the dark to the light. So they were trying to use this knowledge of me against me by telling me, yeah, this is fun, or you know, if you submit to this experience, or if you try to understand this experience, we'll teach you how to travel through the universe. We'll treat you, don't you want to find out what's going on? Like, they were trying to trick me into giving up my soul. And as I ponder on this, I realized that as they were coming through my eyes, right, and my body was shaking, and my hand was like this, and my body was shaking, like, and they were actually pushing my soul out into some kind of foreign place. And that's the reason, that explained the stars that I was seeing. And I was saying Jesus Christ, and every time I said Jesus Christ is Lord, my body would shake. My voice was changing very deep. I had a very deep voice, and it was metamorphosing. And every time I would say Jesus, the demons that was inside of me, the alien that was actually trying to occupy my power, my body, the foreign power that was trying to come inside my vessel and occupy my body, they were laughing like, hee, ha, 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 ha. And it was like, no, like they were screaming, like having me scream out of my mouth, saying no, and laughing very wild and very strange. Why would they laugh like that? And they were saying no, and every time I said Jesus Christ, they would shake me hecka violently. And I was saying Jesus Christ is Lord, because I'm a firm believer that, they can't occupy your body, they can't possess you as long as you proclaiming Jesus Christ as being your Lord. They may be able to oppress you or have you under duress, but they cannot occupy your vessel as long as you're claiming and proclaiming that Jesus Christ is Lord. So I begin to say that Jesus Christ is my Lord, and then I begin to say, I decree that Jesus Christ is my Lord. I decree that I have peace of mind. I decree that I have peace of body. I decree that I have peace in my soul. I decree that I am peace. I decree that I am joy. As I was saying this, listen, I am battling. I am in a serious battle, not for my life, but for my soul. And I realized that this power was so strong, it was so enticing, that it wanted me to join it, and I was fighting the temptation of submitting to it. I was actually fighting the temptation of wanting to explore this intellect, this intelligence. It was like an intelligence. It was an experience that I've never experienced before. At this level. Now I've been going through the convulsions and the shaking and my hand going like this for about a year now. I've been experiencing that. They've been trying to occupy me for a year now, and it hasn't been working. But this was the first time at this level. And I actually had somebody, I was blessed to have somebody that was in the bed with me that came, and she was crying over me like, no. And she looked at my face. She said that my face had changed, that my jaws had dropped hecka low, that my teeth began to grow very sharp, and that my fangs was about this long. She said that my eyes was hecka big. She said that she actually seen the demon take form in my body, and that she seen that the demon was trying to control me. She cried over my body because my body was shaking, and it was actually bending up, and my hand was like this, and she was trying to force my hand to come down. She was telling me to relax, and she was crying over me. While she cried over me, her neck was exposed to me. These demons were trying to tell me to bite her neck. They were saying, bite her neck. At this point, God had quickened my spirit and began to send an angel, what I now recognize as a cherubim angel, who had several different eyes. And the voice of this angel kept saying, love covers a multitude of sins. Fight. Love covers a multitude of sins. You have to fight for your soul. Love covers a multitude of sins. You have to fight for the soul. I kept hearing this in my soul, not just one time, not just 1,000 times, but it may sound strange to you, but maybe even over 1 billion times. I kept hearing, love covers a multitude of sins. You have to fight for your soul. That's the only thing that stopped me from biting this girl's neck. They wanted me to bite a huge chunk out of her neck. After I said that I'm not going to do this because I seen that she was crying over me over love, that I may not allow these demons to occupy my body, I I said that I'm not gonna bite her. Then they tell me, well, lift up your hand. You know, we'll give you power to lift up your hand and hit her. And I didn't do that because love covers a multitude of sins. And then they said, and then I kept praying to God, and then it left me finally. I was fighting for a while now. I even prayed in tongues. I was fighting for a while now. Stay tuned. I have to stop this because it's 15-minute increments. You're watching Christ Hype Magazine. I'm God's Gift, God's Message.